What's up, guys? Episode 23 of Polite Talk Podcast. This is Poppy Polite. And today we're going to talk about freaking Jujutsu Kaisen. The movie. Prologue Zero, whatever it's called, dude. Yeah. So let's talk about it, okay? Basically, this movie, dude, was dog. I will say I was hearing stuff like, oh, this animation is going to be like next level sort of stuff. I'm not saying it was bad. I'm saying it just kind of seemed like the normal show. So, I mean, maybe I'm crazy. There were some amazing shots, don't get me wrong, but I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying it was bad. It was gorgeous. It's just, I feel like people were maybe hyping up the animation a little too much. I don't know. I just kind of heard that and I was like, oh, I'm expecting to see like, I don't know, just like crazy freaking, I don't know. Basically, compared to the show, it's the exact same. But which is amazing. I'm just saying. Hopefully you understand what I'm trying to say here. Great freaking movie. Yuta is my boy, dude. Okay? He is stupid powerful. All right? And, wow. Okay? Yeah. I mean, for me personally, Yuta kind of reminds me of like the classic, just like belief in yourself sort of thing. Like obviously it's not just believing in yourself. I mean, this guy, like, when he did believe in himself, he was like next level freaking OP, crazy powerful sort of, like strength wise, he was like in a different rank and league altogether. But I feel like his power came a lot from his realization of like who he was or who he is, he's from his bloodline is from one of the three Zenin clans, major clans. And so, yeah, it makes sense that he's so crazy powerful. But, yeah, and the whole time we thought that Rita-chan, or Rika? Was it Rika or Rita? I forgot. Was the one that cursed him. But unfortunately, he was the one that cursed her. But he had no idea. Like, he just didn't know. He was like, everything he did was, I mean, he was a kid. He was like, how old was he? Like 7 or something? I forgot if it even said his like specific age when he cursed Yuta. Rika-chan, Rita. Whatever her name is, Rika or Rita, something like that. So, yeah, but that was hardcore, dude. That was a freaking hardcore realization. And super just kind of creepy in a way. Like, he himself did not realize how powerful he was. Like, at all. For the longest time. Literally until the end of the movie. When he actually had to fight Geto. Yeah. It was a great movie. I love when we first get to see Maki and Panda and Unamaki. The voice guy, the cursed speech user. I'm forgetting all the names. It's funny because I'm literally rewatching the whole Jujutsu Kaisen season right now. Right now I'm on like episode 13 or something like that. Basically when it's the sister school exchange. I think I'm on the last episode before Hanami shows up, which I believe this next episode is when Hanami shows up. But anyways, but dude, Maki's dope in the movie. Same with freaking Panda and Unamaki don't really do a lot. I mean, Unamaki does. Panda does the least in this movie, which is fine. You know, we still know he's dope and powerful and everything, but yeah. And I also love like how it shows the Kyoto students, how freaking the Kyoto students are like. Basically, it just shows them during the death parade. And it also shows the moment before Toto received his ranking and took out the special grade and the grade 1 curses. Yeah. Which was crazy. That was awesome that it showed that moment. Yeah, because even in the anime, like, it goes back and talks about that moment with Toto. He's like, wait, Toto? That Toto? The Toto that took out the special grade and the, like, 5 different first grades in the death parade or whatever, that one event. So it's cool that, you know, they mention him here in the anime. They also mention a couple names that are not in the show yet or the movie. There's a third year that they mention, Gojo mentions, that has a lot of potential. And then obviously Yuta. And we didn't know anything about Yuta besides that he's shown in the clip of the OP, the opening song. And it's crazy because I never noticed that in the opening song that he was with the black guy. I didn't notice that. But he was with him. I saw the clip and I was like, oh, that's the black guy. But unfortunately, I still don't know exactly why he's with him. Not even the movie explains that. Actually, the movie was kind of confusing at the end, specifically. Obviously, this is going to be a spoiler podcast, so sorry if you guys get spoiled. / you have been warned, even though I have already talked about a lot of spoilers. Excuse me. But yeah, who the heck was that black dude? I think he said, well, I don't know if he's from Kenya, but they were in Kenya at one point. But why is Gojo so friendly with him? That's mysterious. Like, why would he trust him to be with Yuta? That's so weird. Also, supposedly Gojo kills Geto, right? Supposedly. But we know Geto's in the show. And not also that, but if Gojo did kill Geto, why did he send Yuta away? You know? Was it him that sent Yuta away? Or did Yuta decide to go away on his own? See, it's just like, it just left so many unanswered. Just some more questions for me, you know? Like, I understand there's even a dude in the freaking theater just like, just read the manga! Okay, dude. Okay, you're cool. I get it. You've read the manga. Good for you. You can have a cookie. You deserve it. But for us that has not read the manga, mostly because I don't want to, I'm confused. Okay? So, yeah. But yeah, so I'm really curious as to what happened there. I'm also curious. I'm kind of curious as with the with that whip that the Kenyan black dude had. Like, that was supposedly. I mean, it definitely. Was it the whip or was it him that was able to hold off Gojo for like 10 minutes or whatever it was? Because that was kind of confusing too. It was like, and he was even saying, this whip has been forged by my people for who knows how long or whatever. Gojo's like, do I even care? Yeah. And then, dude, that was dope, dude. That was such a dope fight, though. Gojo going ham was freaking awesome. I don't think he went full on hardcore like God mode though. Obviously, I mean, first of all, he didn't even do his domain expansion. But the biggest reason I don't think he did that is because he's fighting a human, a curse user. You know, he's not fighting like curses only, and so yeah. Um, but so that was interesting. Um, yeah, but Yuta as a character was like honestly, I didn't like him so much at first because he's kind of a little B word for most of the movie. But to be honest, I do also understand. Listen, man, if he had a sucky childhood, bro. I mean, he's already a sick child, you can tell. But besides that, his, future wife got hit right in front of him and just totally died. And he didn't want her to. And he didn't know he had some freaking crazy curse powers. And she came back and followed him around, but because he he wanted her to subconsciously, and then she, throughout his teenage life until Gojo found him, was killing basically people around him that were bullying him or bugging him or whatever it was. And so he just felt an immense shame, and just he even tried to kill himself. So he was a pansy, dude, but for valid reasons. Like, I completely understand why he decided well, not decided, he was a pansy for the longest time until the very end, dude. When he finally realizes who he is and what's going on. Okay, well, hold on. Before that, I do want to say one thing. This kid's a freak, dude. This kid's a freaking freak, dude, okay? He freaking made out with a damn demon, bro. Yeah. That clip was weird, bro. That clip was weird. But because of that act of love, he was able to release the curse. He basically released the curse doing that, And he realized it, and he knew that. And but he also started realizing how freaking powerful he was, and started doing all these different abilities from just all the different clans and crap, and it was mighty impressive. I mean, so impressive that he literally got the best of Geto. And Geto was freaking crazy powerful, dude. Yeah, he was a little sick in the head, obviously. Like all great anime protagonists are, or well, antagonists in this case. But that's cool to learn. We also learned a little bit about Gojo and him, and then the obvious third member of the crew that they were in, which was a female as well, like it always is. Which, well, we just saw clips of her. I have no idea who she is. But Gojo and Geto were best friends, dude. Oh, excuse me. I just yawned. Gojo and Geto are freaking best friends. Or they used to be before he supposedly killed him. But, he's back? Question mark? I don't know what the hell is going on with Geto, dude. But even his name is Geto. So is it also Geto, but he's like a different Geto? Or like maybe a curse like took over his body or something? I don't know. It's weird. I don't understand what's going on. But I'm excited to learn about what's going on, because Geto's obviously, there's something going on with that guy. And I totally thought, well, I realized that in the anime that Gojo never sees Geto. So, of course, he doesn't think that he's alive. But, I mean, he does realize that there's a Jujutsu cursed sorcerer or somebody working with highly intelligent curses. he does realize that there's a curse user working with the curses in the show. You know, we can tell that he realizes that, but he doesn't know it's Geto because he supposedly killed Geto in the movie, like we saw. You know, so again, it just makes everything so much more confusing. But honestly, I just hope we get a second season soon because I'm ready to get answers with all these questions that I have. But dude, the movie, going back to the movie, it was fantastic. Yuta and freaking Geto's all out like last attack was dope. Um, I will say freaking it's funny because like for some reason Maki in this movie is like way more like sexualized than she is in the show, which is hilarious. From the moment you meet her, she's like immediately sexualized, which is funny. Um, but yeah, and then again, Panda is hilarious, and it kind of seemed like Maki and Ukotsu or Yuta had a thing going. It did kind of seem like that, didn't it? Which I'm happy about. Um, yeah, and then, like I said, Unamaki. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Unamaki was dope. He was freaking dope. Um, but man, that ability sucks, dude. That ability legit sucks. It has way too many drawbacks. It's like because supposedly the stronger the curse is, the more like it has like a backfire on himself. And so, dude, when he was facing Hanami in the anime, we saw that firsthand. But like, dude, even in the movie, when he just did a couple like normal stuff, he was like bleeding from his throat already. It seems like such a like I don't know. It has too many drawbacks. That damn ability. It's cool, but man, it's got too many drawbacks. But either way, it was cool. Yeah, and then besides that, I think it showed a couple people. Well, it showed our oh, goodness, I'm so sorry, guys. That's my third yawn. Then it shows Nanami, which was dope. Wait, is Hanami actually named Hanami, or am I just confusing Nanami with Hanami's name? Okay, I hope you guys knew who I was talking about when I said Hanami. If it is its name, the curse, the tree curse thing. But Nanami makes an appearance with his like student or whatever that dude, whoever that dude is to Nanami. Which that was also pretty dope as well. And it was cool seeing a lot of the other like curse users because it basically seems like they're gathered into a couple different types of curse users. There's like a lot of there was a bunch of hand-to-hand combat users. There was a bunch of weapon users, and that was basically the majority of the users that it showed. And then there's obviously the Shikigami users, but like the majority of the curse users I believe we saw were hand-to-hand combat ones and the weapon users, which was one of them was that one teacher chick with the hair braid that looks like Noelle from Black Clover. Sorry, Noelle. What's his name? The older brother of Noelle. What's his name? Silver Eagles captain. I forgot. Doesn't matter. Yeah. Oh, that's gonna bug me. What the heck is that guy's name? I don't care. Okay, whatever. Let's move on. Anyways, basically, all I want to say is that movie was great. Let me know what you guys thought. Yeah. Okay, so cool. Oh, real quick. It was so good that it made me want to rewatch the series, and that's why I'm rewatching it again right now. I've already watched it in Japanese and in English, and now I'm watching it again in Japanese. So anyway, and I'm halfway through. Again, great. I guess a little way and a half way. Excuse me, sorry guys. Ugh. Yeah. So besides that, okay, let's end that segment. Let's talk about what we've been playing. And I'm gonna be real with you. It's basically just Dragon Quest VIII. Okay, basically in Dragon Quest VIII, I finally have got to like basically the end game of Act 2. I guess you could call it Act 2. Because then there's all of... Well, is it... I wonder if it's still considered Act 3. Or if it's considered Act 3. I don't know. Basically, Rapthorn, we've gone to It's probably Act 3. Yeah, I've technically started Act 3. So basically, we went into the Black Citadel, got everything, beat Rapthorn, and then now he's ginormous. And I've gathered all the orbs. And now, what I'm doing is... and then I grinded with killing Metal King Slimes because I was able to get the Liquid Metal Sword. And I grinded up to level 50 so I could finally beat rank S in the monster arena. And I just got Mori. So that's where I'm at this moment. I just got Mori. So my party is complete. And now I don't know if I want to grind a little bit more or what. Or maybe get like better weapons and better this and that, and then probably face Rapthorn, because then there's the whole Dragovian stuff. So anyway, so I still don't know exactly what I'm going to do at this point, but I'm pretty freaking far in the game. Basically that's the truth. So yeah, but I'm still enjoying it, having a great time. Yeah, besides that, obviously, like I was saying, I was rewatching Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm so freaking sad because the Toei hack has seriously made me depressed. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I just burped twice. One Piece is out. Dragon Quest Dai is out. And, I mean, those are the only two I really care about right now. They're out of the question, bro, for another couple weeks. I think One Piece might be returning this week, but Dragon Quest Dai has got another 2 or 3 weeks of hiatus, unfortunately. So that sucks. Yeah. So we'll see how that goes. But besides that, let's see. Have I played? I haven't played Arceus. I haven't touched Arceus for more than a week now. And game-wise, I kind of want to get back into Dragon Quest Heroes 2, because I was working towards unlocking the Gladiator class with the main character that I've got. But we'll see if I end up doing that. I don't know yet, to be honest. I want to. Yeah, I've just been really busy watching the anime and the Jujutsu Kaisen and playing Dragon Quest VIII. That's basically what I've been doing. So yeah, that's basically it with that segment. Cool. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Let me know your thoughts on anything I talked about. Let me know if you guys watched Jujutsu Kaisen or not. It was a great freaking movie with the boys. Went with all my boys. I still got more boys that weren't able to go. Shout out to all the boys that weren't able to go if you're listening. But yeah, hopefully next time. So anyway, that's basically it. So thank you for watching, and until next time.